Hello, my friends. It's finally here, the Dinoking plus Volcanicus combiner. I'm so sorry that it took so long. Just been really busy as of late, but we're going to dive into the tutorial and we're going to split them apart: torso, arm, leg, and at the end, I'm going to show you how to make the accessories, and that's going to be a wrap on the tutorial, all right? Let's get to it, Druid. All right, let's start with the arms because they're actually the easiest. And, I'm going to show you how to make the accessory at the end. But I did want to show you that you can plug it into the fist, and he can wield it, but it just makes the front a little bit heavy. He won't topple over and stuff, but anyway, yeah, I just don't like him equipping it. But I did want to show you that they can hold it if you wanted to. But yeah, these are the arms. They're made more or less identically, because even though this and this looks slightly different, the fists, they provide the same type of function. There's a little bit of a space difference. You can see the fist is bigger here while the forearm is bigger here, but again, not enough to be bothersome for me. And so in order to connect this, you start with Scar, right? And you just have them in this little nugget mode. And rather than plug this right over here, we're going to plug that into the fist like so. And swoop, you're pretty much going to fold up into his little dino mode. Wings are going to be down, head is going to be slightly at a crook, and the connector to the torso is going to be what you're going to attach into the fist. And yeah, it's a slightly wonky looking arm, but at the same time, we are trying to combine two complete combiners that are made of six members. So this is a 12-member Dinobot team, and yeah, these are the arms, right? Pretty cool. By the way, guess what? Let me show you something. I like the Dinoking set so much. Bro, I bought another one, dude. Dude, what's wrong with me, right? But anyway, I just wanted to see what this would look like, this combiner that I'm going to show you, if I did it in all symmetric colors. And so maybe I'll use that for the short or something. But anyway, let's work on the legs, okay? Yeah. All right, we're going to work on the legs, and as you can see, it's super chunk, and you're just like, what am I looking at? And no, I agree, but the main purpose of this is, again, I'm trying to combine 12 Dinobots. I'm not necessarily, I'm trying to just make it work functionally. Aesthetic is almost secondary, but so this is what you do. You start with Snarl, right? And you got him in his leg mode, and you just have the Dinoking foot plugged in. I do want to mention that, which one is it? Like this base over here, right? This is carved very specifically for the legs of each of the Dinobots. And so this is made for Snarl. And this one down over here, this is actually made for Grimlock. So you can see that it's not quite hugging the leg, but it is plugged into the underside of the kind of sack, the crotch area. And it will plug in pretty decently, so that should be fine. And so, like I mentioned, the bottom part is just a Snarl. Nothing. Did I call him Slag earlier? Oh, I don't know. But the bottom part is just Snarl. Nothing different other than perhaps the placement of this kind of facing backward. This guy, Greenlock. He's almost in his standard leg mode, right? You can see he's in his little cube form. I don't know why I have his face pointing that way, but yeah. So we got him in the cube form, dino leg, dino head back, and the tail plugged in like so. And then these will combine like that. And then this will combine into the torso, right? Into the legs of us, into the legs of Sludge. And so, yeah, that's it. Right now, I know, it looks super weird. And then we're going to get this. And see, you know what's kind of cool? This is offset. I wish it was centered, but it's not. But it's offset. But what's really cool is he has two ports over here. So you can just plug them into the one that fits best for you, whichever one you like. And he will still be centered. And I think that is great. That's actually one of my favorite parts about this. I do wish this could be centered because they're all pushed to the... What side is that? Left? But again, just kind of making do. Huh. I also twisted Grimlock's head. So there must have been a reason why I twisted this. It's escaping me at the moment. But yeah, these are the legs, right leg and left leg. And you can see they're symmetric, right? For the most part. Okay, let's get to the torso. This is actually kind of moving pretty quickly. I'll be right back. All right, so here we have the torso. Stuff is kind of moving around, but it's fine. We have Slag at the top, or Slug. And then we have the gold version, and then on the bottom we have two of the Brontosauruses Brontosaurus, and they're all plugged in and tabbed together. Behind here, you have the tail from Sludge with the respective combiner heads, but we're just going to set that off to the side because you don't really need it. I just wanted to show you that you can store stuff, but don't really need it. It doesn't really do anything functionally. Same thing for these bits over here. They're just there to kind of hide some of the gaps, but they do not serve a function, okay? Let me see what's the best way to show you this. I think I'm going to peel this guy off first. There you go. And let me peel him off, and then I will explain how everything is happening. And so the way these two Dinobots are connected, the two Triceratopses are connected, are through the legs. They tab in natively over here, and so rather than tabbing them into each other, you have tabbed them into the corresponding legs of the other Dinobot. And so you can just pop them off, actually. Just crack them off. And you can see this right here. This is a beautiful looking torso, by the way. I just adore the colors. The gold on the dark, somewhat gunmetal, stark white, this kind of mustard, like yellow, and like everything's just really, really nice on this. I'm very happy about that. And like I mentioned, over here, we're just going to keep the legs bent back like that, right? And you can see that's just a Dinobot doing the Oppa Gangnam style in the elevator scene where there's a dude. Anyway, doesn't matter. You get the other one, and you prepare it similarly. And then you're just going to sandwich him up on the top, and you're going to tab these legs together. Do I wish they were a little more secure? Yeah, maybe. You know what? I'm thinking what one might be able to do if I get clearance is actually take one of these tails and secure it there. Huh. Maybe another day. Maybe another day. We'll just go with vanilla right now. And so you can see that the shoulders have been completed. Yes, there is a gap over here, but whatever, dude. I don't care. And so for the lower half of the legs, you want the tails to be oriented forward. And then you're going to prepare Sludge's torso like this. I mean, it's pretty similar. Right? Right? And that's all you're doing. That's all you're doing. You just need to have the tails up front. Same configuration as this. Now we're going to combine these two bits together, and we're going to combine them in the same method just by cinching the tabs and slots together from the corresponding bots. And then you just do that. You fold this up, and he even kind of like has a bit of a fake waist swivel here. Oh, kind of cool. That's really about it. And then the leg is just going to plug in there, Jer. Sonny and Cher, right? Cool. You guys know what that is? Maybe not. That's okay. We're going to get this. And what are we doing with this? Okay, and we're going to plug it into the hand. We're going to plug it into that one on the other side. And so you can already see what he looks like. I mean, you saw him at the beginning of the video. That's what he's going to look like when he's going to be completed. Let me just plug in the other stuff and we'll work on the accessories. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, so now that we got him assembled, we're just going to work on the last two pieces, and those are the accessories. He comes with this bit natively, and so I didn't do anything fancy to this, and this is the scythe, and it will insert right into Swoop's hand. I'm not going to do it right now because it makes him a little heavy, but I did want to show you, I did want to show you that everything can be utilized. This is the forearm section and the fist for Swoop from Dinoking, and then we have the blaster. And the fist right over here is what's actually plugged into this baton. And the baton has the little small blaster in the front. And then we have the blade plugged in. The blade plug-in? Glade plug-in? And then you just attach those together. And this is the axe. And yes, it can equip on Swoop's hand. But like I said, it will kind of make him... he won't lurch forward. I just don't like the added weight. That's all. Anyway... So these have been the instructions, the tutorial how to combine Dinoking and Volcanicus, and I hope you have enjoyed, okay? Take care, y'all.